and I am the difficulty. But everything seems to be working out fine. I'm just looking at the restream for the confirmation. Yeah, we're busy. So there's a lot of things happening at the same time. But here we are. Hello everyone, and welcome back to the Road to Ragnarok, where we of course play through God of War Ragnarok, or well, not God of War Ragnarok, God of War 2018 to prepare for God of War Ragnarok. While also discussing new news and new footage if that is available. We do have a little bit of new footage to go over. There are some interesting details in there, and we're of course also going to be continuing our playthrough of the game. We do have something to give to Brock. I completely forgot what it was. I think it's a part of the... Yeah, I was gonna say it's part of the Ancient. Alright.
I tried to watch a bit of the previous stream with you and Yor, because obviously I was out of the picture.
Mm-hmm.
So I have... Give me a quick summary where we are in the game right now, because I
think we literally just left Alfheim. So we were sent into Alfheim to get the light, because we needed to... there's that black fog on the top of the mountain that we need to get rid of. Oh, we can buy new upgrades, we just don't have the money because we're poor. But we will. Hello everyone in chat, thank you so much for joining. But yeah, so we got that, and now we can go back to the top of the mountain and get rid of the black, or we'll get through the black fog and continue our path up the mountain to spread phase ashes. So that's where we're at.
All right, good, thanks.
Yeah, so that is the quick story recap.
Hi, Timon. See ya.
And I think I want to wait with doing some side content over here until we unlock more of the lake, because you do, of course, progressively unlock more. We're also...
I'm maybe gonna switch audio right now because I'm currently not hearing any game audio, but
that is unfortunate. Yeah. Like I said. Oh, speaking of audio, chat, let me know if the game and Joyce and I are decently balanced. I think I got it right, but let me know if it sounds okay to you. You can do the spinnies now, which is great.
Right, I hear you guys again. Now for the game.
Wonderful.
I switched to the other headphones.
Me headphone.
Headphones. Also, I hope you guys can't hear it a lot, but it's raining cats and dogs out here.
You shouldn't be able to hear that. At least not on my end. A duo stream, yes, a duo stream, and this time I set the names up properly, because I think the last time we did a duo stream, I accidentally... Either I put your in your place, or I put me in your place.
I mean, I get the confusion, we're both starting with the letter J.
With you and your, yes. With me and you, that's kind of different.
One time with a Watch Dogs stream, I by accident put my picture at your name. So with your name tag, and I only figured it out 10 minutes in when somebody said, "Are you called Dennis?"
Oh, maybe that's it then. I thought it was the other way around. Maybe that's it. Oh wait, I don't have to. I'm an idiot. I don't have to do this. I think. Where's the crystal gone? Oh well, whatever. We're just continuing. It is Kratos indeed. Well, in the game, not us. None of us are boy enough. Or man enough. Kratos is no longer a boy.
One thing, Dennis, do you have a document for this stream today? I'm not prepared, I'm so sorry.
Nope, I didn't have time for that either, so... We're going in blind, baby, but it's fine. There are a couple of new things to discuss, but there isn't really that much. I think the only news that appeared was the new accessibility stuff that Game Informer showed. And there are actually some interesting finds in that, which I've made screenshots of. So if you have the stream running, you can just watch along, because I think the screenshots are pretty self-explanatory. Let's actually go over one now, which I think is probably the most exciting. You kidding us? Where is yours? Yours working on a video, Ricky. This happens more often than you know. Don't get in a fuss about it. It's fine.
It's the edit live.
Here we go. This is the one. So one thing that people noticed in that, if my mouse starts working correctly, thank you, in that new gameplay is the fact that Kratos and Atreus have separate XP now. Bum, bum, bum. Now this has gotten a lot of people up in a stir. Because
really?
Yeah. I mean, you can see it on the screen. It is right there.
I'm gonna go full screen now because
so that is already really interesting. A lot of people take this as a sign that Atreus will become a playable character. I don't, and I'll explain why. I think that what they've chosen to do is, because Atreus is his own skill tree, because you can see here, right now we have a skill tree, and we need to invest XP into getting skills. And the XP is shared for the Leviathan Axe, the Guardian Shield, and also Rage Combat. The Blades of Chaos, as soon as we unlock those. I just realized you can't see any of this because the image is
I was gonna say.
Oh, I removed it. Sorry. Leviathan Axe, Guardian Shield, and Rage Combat, and Atreus as well. So what I'm thinking is that they gave Atreus his own XP because this is going to be more expensive, but also to make sure that you are able to unlock more skills simultaneously. Because I'd argue that even though he is really useful, like, do not shit on the boy, because the boy can be really useful. Boy. But I do think that they're the least interesting skills to get. It's like, do you want a new epic axe job? This is the back FA. Yeah, this one is useful. We're gonna unlock that. But do you want a really new cool attack for your axe? Or do you want Atreus' arrows to recharge slightly faster? That is, at least for me, that is an easy choice. But then again, maybe that says more about me than it says about the game.
It could be that Atreus is getting more than just his bow to upgrade. Like maybe
that could also be a thing. Yeah.
Extra abilities or something. Like for excuse me, for Kratos we have the axe, we have the shield, and then later on we have the blades, of course. And but for Atreus it was only just the bow. So maybe
I mean there were the two different arrow types. I guess that kind of counts, because right now we only have the light arrows, but as soon as we get up the mountain we'll have the thunder arrows as well.
You know what I just realized? They have the icon for the main quest, like the hand. You see that, like, above? It's the same for Ragnarok. That they didn't think of anything else.
The hand changed, right?
Yeah,
I'm pretty sure the hand icon changed. We can...
Yeah, but it's still a hand. It's not like it's the same hand icon. It's still a hand, right?
I think...
Or am I wrong?
It's a paw. I put it up on screen now. It is a paw.
Oh, that's...
Which is actually way more interesting. I had a theory about this, but then I realized I just messed up because I'm colorblind. Because I thought...
What color do you need?
I thought that in the first game it was yellow, because the quest markers are left by Faye. And then in the sequel it was orange, with Faye being sort of Atreus' color as well. And then red being Kratos, so it's a mixture of both. So instead of it being Faye's quest, it became Kratos and Atreus' quest by turning from yellow into orange. And then I realized it's the same color. And I am stupid.
Oh.
That's what happens.
You can't do anything about that.
Yeah,
Maybe
that is right. It doesn't... Yeah, it will help that, but to be honest, it doesn't really bother me much. I just need to double check before I say something silly in a video. Because it doesn't really bother me. Yeah, that is right.
I mean, every time you're asking about color questions, so Jor and I would know what is the right color.
Yeah. I will like double check. Tomorrow, big day indeed. Yeah, for sure. We don't want to talk about that too much on this stream, because this is mostly for God of War stuff, but it is definitely going to be a big day tomorrow.
Yes, and tonight, but that's also off topic.
I mean, that's still... I keep forgetting that is a thing, but yeah. It's the Disney stream,
yeah, for
right?
people who don't know, yeah, there is a Disney and Marvel gaming showcase tonight at 10 p.m, I believe.
A wonderful
so,
time.
Yeah, it's 23 minutes for people who want to know. So that... according to PlayStation Game Size, which is very interesting how he knows that information. I'm like, hey, what is this kind of info? How did you get that? But yeah, so I am excited. But that's totally off topic. So
no, that's fine. We're allowed to go a little bit off topic. We have to talk for 2 hours, and while I have no problem talking about God of War for 2 hours, we're allowed to talk about some other things just a little bit.
Yeah, I'm actually gonna miss it. I can't see it live. I'm meeting up with friends tonight, so I can't see it live.
That's a good excuse. Well, we will be live tomorrow together, though. So if you want to come watch with us, you can. and that would be greatly appreciated.
On YouTube and Twitch, whatever you prefer.
So we're, but yeah, we're almost there. We're almost up the mountain, which we needed to go up, and that will be the end of the game. Oh. For anyone who has played the game, know what I'm talking about. For anyone who hasn't played the game, you poor thing, you'll find out. It's so dark. Can we get a little bit more? Thank you. There we go. There we go. But a lot of hype for tomorrow. That is nice to see. I'm actually also kind of hyped. I'm kind of in two minds, because on the one hand, I am excited to see new stuff. On the other hand, I'm getting kind of tired of the corporate speech thing, where it's like every game has to be our most revolutionary project yet. Like,
of course.
Sure, buddy.
I mean, sure, Yves Guillemot is gonna show up with a talk and one more thingy, because I mean, there's obviously gonna be an Assassin's Creed showcase, but there are also other games that are being covered from Ubisoft. Not to forget those. There will be a pre-show as well. So we'll be live earlier than the 8 p.m. We'll be live around the pre-show.
Yep.
So yeah, but I do understand where you're coming from.
Mm-hmm. Also, Siri is asking the big question. I think we covered this last stream as well, but I mean, we're probably gonna get it a lot more, so might as well get into it. Leviathan Axe or Blades of Chaos? Oh. For me, it has to be the Leviathan Axe. And that is purely based on feel and the fact that you are able to do this. The charged heavy attack.
Chaos.
Oh wow.
I think it would. Yeah, I mean, this is a bit, again, off topic, but in fighting games like Soul Calibur, I always used to get like the blades or anything that's like, you have Ivy, Ivy with her snake type of weapon, which I love. But I also like when I saw the new footage for Ragnarok for the blades, I was completely surprised by the like. Where you quickly throw the blades like in a circle and then launch it at an enemy. I love that one. Mm-hmm. So yeah, I'm looking forward to that. Also, it's fire.
It is very lit. That is true.
Mm-hmm. Are there ads for the Assassin's Creed showcase on YouTube? Oh man.
I don't know. Are there?
Yeah, I'm on YouTube Premium, so I don't know.
No yoked beast. Nor fearful thrall.
No, but people are getting ads. Desperate for Sense of Time remake. Yeah, we haven't heard about that in a while.
I honestly don't think we will hear about it for quite a while after. We did a video on it where we kind of detailed, because there were a lot of reports suddenly coming out with how the development for it was going. It wasn't looking great. And I think a lot of it's been swapped around. I can actually confirm that they are plugging the hell out of the AC celebration. I thought you meant ads on the actual celebration, but no, there are a lot of celebration ads circling
there's
around
also
on YouTube where I'm like, I'm gonna be live streaming it. You don't need to tell me about it. I already know.
Yeah, there's also Aurora's song. Aurora is a great artist who actually published her song today. I listened to it today. If you're on Spotify, you can find it. And it was also in the showcase trailer that they posted.
Yeah.
I see something. Ghost of New Orleans. Atreus rides a stag as a power. Maybe we upgrade that. Maybe we upgrade the powers. That's actually a good one.
We can already upgrade the powers. That's like we have. I can actually show it. It is a runic summon, I assume, and these are already upgradable. So
okay.
There might be more extensive upgrades, sure, but that would just be expanding on what's already there. It's not going to be a new feature, I think.
Okay. But not like new summons, because they showed
the stag is
in the
new.
trailer.
Yeah, the stag is new. I'm pretty sure. Like that 100%. But I mean, actually, interesting point. Sorry, I misunderstood. Interesting point. Yes, that might also use Atreus' XP, because you upgrade them with experience points, which would be another thing you can use that for. That is actually really nice. That does help, boy. That does help. Maybe Boy will transform later, just become a full-on druid. That would be awesome.
Oh my god.
That would be awesome. There's actually let's go back to the new gameplay for a little bit, because there was actually another interesting thing that was spotted over by the wonderful people on Reddit. So
Reddit?
The Reddit, yes. God, I really need to fix a new mouse. This is getting really annoying.
You've been
like
complaining about this mouse for days.
Yeah, I should just get a new one because the sensor is broken. So every time I click, it will either register as no clicks or as 3 clicks, and it's never what you want it to be. It's just really annoying. So I should just stop complaining and start fixing my problem.
Oh,
really.
this picture of the rage.
Yeah. However, so this is the Spartan Rage. It looks cool. It looks a bit more fiery. However, some clever-minded folk have spotted something interesting. Because that when you perform the Rage, there's actually an Omega symbol that appears.
Really?
Yeah, which was like that was used a lot as like Kratos' symbol or letter in the God of War Greek trilogy. I don't know where it suddenly comes from and if it has any significance. It does look really cool though.
I mean,
but yeah, there's that.
You wouldn't suppose there would be different types of rage, right? It's just one type.
Like Rage and Omega Rage.
I don't know. I mean,
all I'd want is an Omega is an Omega low.
Frenzied rage.
I mean, could be.
Just like in D&D.
That might actually, there might be different types of rages, but I don't know if the game needs that necessarily. They can definitely expand on the moveset. I do remember it was either in the comments or on one of the streams someone saying that Kratos, they would be really happy if Kratos was able to use weapons during Spartan Rage, which I can definitely see why.
I mean, he can only use his fists though, right?
Yeah, and giant boulders, if you upgrade it, which I don't have that upgrade yet, but that is the best. The giant boulder one is just the bestest.
Yeah. The hammer will become our new weapon. Oh, Gow, I would love to. I would love.
We talked about the hammer in depth for a while.
Yeah.
I still don't know if I'm a believer or not. Let's just get angry because we can. There we go.
What does everyone think of the Game Informer footage so far? Alpha Omega, I mean, we only saw... Has anyone counted how much new footage they showed?
Because they were like, it's 4 minutes, but I feel like they've been reusing clips.
Yeah, because in the accessibility video, they only posted... How much new footage did they post? I mean, I think it was only a couple of seconds.
I think in total it amounts up to some couple of minutes for sure, but...
Yeah, I mean, what they've showed so far, because that's what they're asking, I think it looks really cool. I like the new enemy type that they showed. Like
the Grim.
The Grim.
The Frogos.
The Frogos. I mean, they already kind of teased them in the first trailer, but it's just, it's kind of gives me that they actually researched some more enemy types than just recycling the ones that we already know.
Yeah, I mean, I don't know if you've watched the Raising Kratos documentary, but I feel like a lot of, like the lack of variety in God of War 2018 in a lot of cases can be really like attributed to the fact that they were on a pretty heavy time crunch. So they just didn't have time. And now with Ragnarok, like you have to imagine that for this game, they had to reinvent the wheel, right?
Yeah, kinda.
So they had to, they kinda had the setting already, but they had to reinvigorate the gameplay. They had to make a new graphics engine, stuff like that. That's all been done for Ragnarok already. That's not something you have to spend time on right now, which I think is going to be of great benefit to the game. Hey, we have light bridges now. And I don't remember where to put this. It goes somewhere.
Yeah.
But yeah, TLDR, I'm not worried about variety at all. Because I think there is a very good reason why that wasn't in the... We're going to put down one thing to pick up another. But I think there's a very good reason why there wasn't that much variety in this game. And it wasn't because they didn't have the inspiration, if that makes sense.
Yeah.
But
hey, no problem, Alpha Omega.
Yeah.
But what do you think about it so far? Because you hear my opinion.
The new gameplay? I mean, to be completely honest, it's a blind buy for me anyway. I'm gonna be completely honest there. Even if that one trailer is all that we had, I just want to know how the story ends. I would love to see more. My main thing right now is that I do get the whole it looks like a DLC sentiment. I don't think that's what the game is going to be like. But from what they show, it looks very samey. That's not going to be a problem, because this is my favorite game ever, so playing more of it is going to be great. But I can imagine that for people who want a bit more out of a sequel, that might be problematic. However, and we also said this in the last video we made on the game, keep in mind that there is likely a reason why they literally only showing like the starting area. We've seen so little of the game yet, and I think to already base an opinion on what it's going to be like, especially compared to this game, with how little we know, is, I mean, you can do it. It's up to you if you want to do it. I don't think it's smart.
Yeah, I think it's actually a good idea, or a good take on, because you want, I mean, in my opinion, I want to get surprised a lot. So, I mean, there's obviously going to be a story trailer and a launch trailer closer to launch. But for now that they keep it this close, like earlier in the game, it's actually a safe, like, it's a safe way of trying to test the waters, you know, like see how people react to this already. And not spoil too much.
I mean, you say testing the waters. They don't really have much time to change anything if the reception isn't good.
No, but I mean, what they can show later, you know, like if they only show earlier stuff and that people are like, yeah, we've seen this before, you know, if you get those two kind of reactions. I don't know if there have any. I haven't been reading the comments lately.
That's my job. So be careful what you write in there. I read everything.
Dennis reads everything.
Well, not everything, but
I usually read the ones that are then people are tagging me for some reason, or my name is in there.
For some reason, she says. Also, Alpha Omega, I do want to be... there's one thing that we should be careful about, which is expectations, because I see someone saying there's no way Santa Monica is going to mess up this game and do a CDPR Cyberpunk 2077. People were saying that about CDPR before Cyberpunk came out. I'm not saying Santa Monica will do it. I'm just saying that, like, ideally form your expectations on a game when the game is out. And, or well, then there aren't really expectations anymore. But I don't think we should rule out the possibility. I don't think it's likely. I think these people know what they're doing, but it isn't impossible. I don't want to, like, disvalue or disapprove of any critique someone might be having towards the game, because I think there are actually a lot of valid reasons to critique what we've seen so far. I just don't think they're that much of a problem. There is the final piece of the puzzle. And I forgot what it needs to be, so we're in for a great time. Was it this one?
This reminds me of the Watch Dogs puzzle. The Watch Dogs Assassin's Creed puzzle.
Oh yeah, I remember that on stream.
Oh,
that was fun.
I was so frustrated.
Yeet. That is the wrong place to yeet. F in chat.
Are there any more questions? Oh, is this God of War 1 or God of War 2? We're playing God of War 1.
Technically speaking, it's 4, I guess.
Yeah, okay. If you like put the real list in, then yeah. Prediction: after they meet Angerboda, Kratos will give Atreus the talk.
What was the QuickTime event from the previous God of Wars again? Because I remember that being a meme. It's like, Dad, how was I made? And then someone just posting the button sequence, because there were like QTE sex scenes in the previous, in the Greek trilogy. So it's like, how was I made? And just L1X circle or something. I don't remember the exact QTE. But the talk,
I haven't played that.
The talk will just be Kratos listing the proper buttons to Atreus, I think.
Oh, Don Barry, that's such a nice compliment for Dennis. You're playing the game very well.
He don't know what he's talking about. We don't take compliments on this channel.
And then I'll take it for you.
Thank you.
Haha.
Well, they look like men, not giants.
Ha!
For you seeking treasure.
That's funny. They look like men, not giants. Well, you thought the same thing about your mom, boy. And turns out you were kind of wrong in that department. Did we get to fight a dragon this stream already? That's gotta be awesome.
The statue. We
think we might actually make it up to the top of the mountain. I don't remember how long it is to take through the
I
mountain.
like the dragon parts in this game. Like the dragon puzzles.
No, I mean the fight, the story fight.
Oh, then I haven't said anything. No,
which is the best because of the ending shot.
I do not know.
Yeah, Antonio, I definitely agree with the if it ain't broke, don't fix it sentiment. I feel like this is one of, if not the best combat systems. At least in the way it feels. So I don't really feel the need for them to change much either. In the Legends, Loki gets pregnant. Well, that does sound like a Loki thing to do, but it would be an interesting experience for Atreus. I can already tell that if that is the case, even if it's completely true to mythology, I need to deal with this guy.
Yeah,
he's slapping me.
You're very hot at the moment.
See, someone saying I play well, and this happens. You don't know what you're talking about.
Well.
But thank you for the compliment. We should also light these.
Oh wow, I was.
But yeah, if it still feels the same, we don't get a lot of new stuff, but we get a lot of new enemies and a lot of new story to go through, I still feel like I'm gonna be happy. And I also think one of the difficult things of making a sequel, we're not gonna die here, is sometimes the element of surprise really works in your favor. And you don't get that a second time. Because I feel, like, let's compare it to Horizon, right? So Horizon had a wonderful, wonderful sequel in Forbidden West. And I think we can both agree, or if you don't agree, then we don't agree, but I think we can both agree on the fact that gameplay-wise Forbidden West is a better game. Like there is more to the gameplay, more different weapon types, more mobility.
Yes.
They added and expanded on what was already there without ruining anything. At least that's what it feels like to me. However, I think the impact that Zero Dawn had was way bigger than Forbidden West. If you look at like how many people are still talking about it or are hyped for a potential sequel or DLC, I think that because. And that's the same thing with this game, really. Because it was such a surprise, what they did, like now people will be expecting that part, but they still want it to feel as good as the previous one. Right? And then
you want to expect the unexpected, right?
Yeah, exactly. And then The Last of Us did that, and people got really mad because it's not what they wanted.
I mean,
touchy subject, I know.
Yeah, but like that's how's the saying going? Like,
what saying? What are we looking for?
Like, because the first game, or God of War 4, is already pretty good, and then you gotta prove that the sequel is even better, you know, or maybe the same. Like, it's. I can't figure out the saying. I'll probably figure that out when we're done streaming. And I'm like, oh,
that's what I was looking for. Which happens all the time, by the way.
Yeah. No, but it's something with to fill. Shoes to fill?
Big shoes to fill.
Is that the word?
Big shoes to fill.
Yeah.
You know, by the way, what they say about men with big shoes, right?
Where are we?
You're gonna tell me?
Yeah, they have big feet. Okay, I'm sorry, that was.
Okay. Oh my god.
I love that joke so much because everyone just assumes you're going straight for the PP, which would also be, you know, that's what most people think where that comparison goes. And then you're like, no, obviously they have big feet because where else would they need the big shoes for? So do you think there's definitely going to be Forbidden West DLC? The expert on that matter is currently not here. Well, boy almost kills himself. I'd say yes. I think there will be. And I think we also have like good reason to believe that there will be. But I'm not the expert on the matter.
No.
So this doesn't do anything anymore, right?
It's broken.
It's stuck. And we also have new friends, and we should probably fight.
You got new enemies. I remember playing this game while I was in a dorm room in Utrecht. Like on my TV, booted it up, and I was just like, okay, this is gonna be my first God of War game. What do I need to expect? And I was kind of a little bit biased because of the previous entry. No, nothing because of the previous entries. I was like, oh, I don't know if I'm gonna like this, you know? But everyone was pretty hyped about it. So, and from the story trailers, I was like, oh, maybe this is kind of my thing. Or maybe it's something that I would really like. And then I started playing and I was like, oh my god, this is genius.
Yeah, it kind of is. I think that what's really impressive what they did with this one, and I hope that'll be the same for Ragnarok. I really need to... Yeah, it's getting kind of hairy indeed, boy. But I think the impressive thing is that they kept a lot of, like, cool things from... That is unfortunate. We'll go for the revive.
Oh no!
They kept a lot of what made the previous game really good. Because it is still kind of gory and, like, very violent. Kratos is still a rage machine when it comes to combat, but there is more nuance to it now. And also more nuance to the story.
Yes, sir.
Not saying that the stories in the previous games were bad. Those were just like another classic example of a Greek tragedy. But oh, like we have another Odin bird.
How big is this?
Oh my god, I think I still need to get that trophy.
Can't believe I got that in one throw. I thought I was gonna miss it.
I
That's
am very
amazing.
impressed.
That was an accident, I swear.
Big win for that one.
You won't fit.
No, but I think I was going for all the trophies because they're pretty easy grabbable. Although you got the
Except that one. Yeah.
Except that one, and then I was like, yeah, do I really want to play all the chapters again to get the birds? Because I don't think they don't have a map marker, right? You have to find them.
No, you have to find
somewhere
them.
in the
I do think it's like there are this many in this region, but that's about it. There's no special map marker for them. And they will be returning!
Yeah, no. We're going platinum! I was like, ah, yes, I can finally go for oh.
Yeah, that's like...
Damn it.
I don't care about platinums. This is the only game I would make an exception for. And when you realize that that is the thing you have to do, it's like, no.
You know what we haven't talked about and they haven't showed yet?
What would that be?
It's a very obvious subject for knowing me.
Photo mode.
Yeah, I mean...
Yeah, I should have seen that one coming.
Yeah, if you know me, or if you're new to the channel, I usually am very happy that there's photo mode in games. And because, I mean, the God of War photo mode, they upgraded a lot during patches. Over the past couple of patches. So I hope that they learned from that they watched other Sony games.
It happens to the best of us.
It happens all the time. That they watched other Sony games and that they learned from that, or that they stayed to the previous photo mode. I don't mind. I like the proto mode in God of War.
I think they're looking at the, and I know this is kind of a weird comparison to make, but we're gonna go here anyway. I think they really are looking, like Sony Studios in general, are looking a lot at each other. Because if you hear some of the accessibility features, I have recently played through The Last of Us Part 1. Actually, I finished it yesterday. So if I still look like an emotional wreck, I am an emotional wreck. And all of you know why, and you should have warned me. No, I'm kidding. I was warned plenty enough, and I still decided to go into it. It was great, by the way. I had a lot of fun.
Oh, that's good to hear, because you were kind of mixed about The Last of Us Part 1 at first.
No, just the Last of Us in general, because I didn't really enjoy the gameplay. I still don't know if I do, but now I feel like it's good enough that I don't mind it, and then the rest of it is just amazing, because the story and the world and like the characters and the acting, it's just, that is all really good. It's just the gameplay I wasn't really sure about, and like I said, I still not really sure if I enjoy it, but it's passable enough for me to enjoy the rest of the game now.
Yeah, I mean, we're preparing a Last of Us video with the hidden things in Part 1 remake. So yesterday I was playing again, and I realized I was totally out. I had to learn all the ropes again. We got killed so many times. Like, I realized, oh, I need to be more careful because it's a lot of stealth. But I do agree with you. After I was done with The Last of Us, I needed a moment. Like, I needed a couple of days, especially two. But yeah, back to
I was gonna say there was a point to
Last
this.
of Us, by the way, the photo mode, they absolutely nailed it
Yeah, but
in Part 1 remake.
The thing I wanted to say about Part 1 is that when you look at a lot of the accessibility features that have been implemented there, a lot of those seem to actually be returning for Ragnarok. Like that navigational assistance, the way that works is, I feel, pretty similar. And I think there might be a lot of other things from that game that could work to increase God of War Ragnarok's accessibility too. And I figured if they're looking at Naughty Dog for accessibility features, why not look at Naughty Dog or Insomniac
or Gorilla
for photo mode.
Yeah, I mean, we already had, I keep forgetting this, we already had like a blog post, the accessibility options for Ragnarok, like a couple months ago. They had like this huge list already, so that's probably going to be a lot more.
And there is even more,
but yeah, for photo mode, definitely.
There we
Let's
go.
See, how's chat doing?
How is chat doing? We should equip this because it's better.
Hey Scott, good to see you.
We are so under-leveled.
Oh boy. Oh boy!
Yeah, you could say that again. I should probably do something about that. I was gonna say, before we get into the dragon fight, I don't think we're gonna see a vendor before we get into the dragon fight. So, shucks, we're going into the dragon fight while being under-leveled. What could possibly go wrong?
And your health is pretty low too.
I don't want to talk about that. There's actually another boss fight before the dragon fight that we also have to deal with. So, this is just all going to hell in a handbasket. It's going to be great.
You're doing fine.
That is still one of my favorite sayings ever. It's like, it's going to hell. It's going to literally the worst of the worst. But you did put a nice basket around it, so good on you. Alright, so now this is open. But we need to open this. I see people talking about it in chat now as well. Also, Daito, is that a Destiny reference? Because if it is, that is a very subtle one. But regardless, I am actually kind of surprised that the PS5 shortage is still going strong and steady. Considering the fact that I can imagine a lot of people are going to want to play this on PS5.
And they're raising the prices over here. It's insane. Like, it's not even out, and they're like, oh, we're raising the price here with...
I mean, that is, unfortunately, we are capitalists. That is the society we live in. I'm once again going to talk about capitalist society on the stream. Who would have thought?
Oh my lord!
but that is supply and demand. If a lot of people want something and there isn't a lot of it, it becomes more expensive. That is how that works. Unfortunately.
Yeah, fair enough.
Is that sad for the people who can't get one? Yes. Am I maybe a little bit biased because I already have one? Maybe. but the truth is, it's more like, it is sad, but it happens with everything. More stun damage sounds good. Light arrows weaken also sounds good. Can we unlock Dwayne "The Rock" Johnson already? No, we can't. We need to unlock these skills, and we can't unlock that one.
Wait.
The Haymaker also is not sounding interesting. Something going on?
Give me a moment to go through this.
What's up?
But it has something to do with Ragnarok. But it's a blog post that they posted an hour ago.
Why do things always keep happening during my streams?
It says God of War Ragnarok Family Portrait Series featuring guest artists announced. So I'm kind of like, okay, this maybe this is like a side thing.
Like
so
artwork.
It's yeah. So I'm going through this right now. Like, what is it?
Family portraits. Just have a lovely painting of Odin and Thor, and Freya sulking in a corner. Just in your living room. Isn't that wonderful?
It says, over the next 5 weeks, Santa Monica Studio will be releasing one of the portraits every Tuesday.
Oh, there's gonna be Easter eggs in that, like 100%. That is
probably
cool, though.
So, yeah, I can. Yeah, I mean, I can link the link.
I just
check it out.
tossed Dwayne "The Rock" Johnson.
Yeah, I'm going quickly through the information. Maybe there's something interesting.
But there is no like preview at the at one of these family portraits yet. That is unfortunate.
I mean, hold on. Maybe I can look in.
Hello. Well, I'm definitely not gonna put anything up on stream now, if you don't mind, because this guy needs to go.
No, I'm gonna quickly talk about it. What they say.
That's cool.
So we've got Drew Merritt, who's the first portrait reveal. He has painted the heroes of our story, Kratos and Atreus, for his work focusing on the core family of God of Ragnarok. So
nice.
Expect the two of them, which is nice. Let's see what else to say. Then there's going to be another portrait reveal on September 20th. Emma Rios, or Rios, I hope I pronounced that name right. Focuses on the Holder brothers, Brock and Sindri, alongside two dwarves you will meet during your journey in God of War Ragnarok.
We already know one of them, probably. Durlin.
That's interesting. So we're gonna have a sort of reveal of another
important character, yeah. I mean, maybe maybe these two, like Durlin is not included. We don't know yet, but we do know at least one more important dwarf will be meeting. So. Oh, you're dead, buddy.
Let's see. Then we got Romina Tempest. I hope I pronounced that right. It's with don't like butchering last names. It's very hard. Let's see.
It is tradition for the channel. I just refuse to. And I still do it anyway. Sorry, please continue.
Yeah. No, it's fine. Romina's piece will feature the found family that Kratos and Atreus have gathered to them on their travels through the 9 realms. Whatever that means.
That's just their friends, so I assume it will be Brock and Sindri and Mimir and... Well, not Freya.
No.
Definitely not Freya. If only.
So that portrait reveal will be September 27. Then we got... Oh, here it goes. Jay Lee, comic book artist, has captured a mother's grief and vengeance in his portrait of Freya.
Oh, there's Freya.
There we go. So we get them as well. Comic book artists. So I guess we're gonna get like a comic book style portrait. Oh yeah, I should say. So Drew Merritt is a contemporary artist. Then Emma Reyes is a comic book artist. Romina Tempest is an illustrator and character designer. And Jay Lee is a comic book artist. And then finally we've got... Sue... Oh my god, this name.
Can you...
Sui Ishida. It's a Japanese
That sound...
name.
I think that checks out.
Yeah, a Japanese manga artist behind the massive hit Tokyo Ghoul. Wow!
What?
Cool. That's awesome. Ishida's piece focuses on the Aesir, the most powerful family in the 9 realms led by Odin, the Allfather.
The most powerful family of the assholes in the 9 realms.
Which will be revealed October 11th. So I guess the most important one that interesting. Like the
Aesir is going to be very interesting, just because I want to see who else is included besides Odin and Thor.
Yeah. Let's see. Interesting. So they're gonna like reveal a portrait every Tuesday, starting from September 13th, so starting next week. Cool. And then the final one being October 11th. So yeah, I guess that's news.
That is news indeed. So we have more news during the stream, the family portraits. We'll be having a look at those when they come out.
Yes, sir.
Yeah, if you guys want to check it out for yourself, there's this PlayStation blog post right now, so you can.
So cool that they got like a lot of different styles of artists.
Yeah. So yeah, I'm reading it in right now. I love that they brought someone from Tokyo Ghoul. That's amazing.
God of War
That's
anime
pretty
went.
Cool. Yeah.
Oh, I didn't mean
God.
to.
Do you think they're gonna do an ad?
No, I don't think so. God of War Ragnarok. I don't think.
Recess in chat. Do you know?
Do you know anything that we don't? Also, apparently, I shouldn't have brought up Destiny.
Oh no! Why? What's going on?
No, because there's people are talking about it. I was like, I can mention the AC stream once and then it will be fine, and it was, and then I mentioned Destiny once, and it's fine.
Tempest
it's fine, chat. You can talk about whatever you want to. It's okay.
Romina Tempest is an illustrator and character designer who we had the great pleasure of working with on B is for Boy, an illustrated retelling of the events in God of War. Do you know that one?
No, but I want it. B is for boy. It's like the alphabet with Kratos. A
is for
we're gonna move on to B, which is for boy.
Is it like? Oh my god!
C it's like the alphabet with Kratos. Except
it's a hilarious retelling. It's like a satire thing, then I guess.
Like a children's story. They did the whole Star Wars, but it's a kids book as well. Then again, they also did. Never mind.
I see a preview right now. I'm sorry, I'm getting distracted, but I see a preview of a page right now, and you're right. One of them says, "We will use this time for lessons. Like A is for axe, steadfast.
A is for Atreus.
And B is for bow, which your mother made for you. Oh. And B is for boy, which means you. It's going to be a long trip." Okay, that's awesome. I had no idea. I love that.
I mean, Atreus, sure, there is fire incoming, but when there is like a flamethrower active for like a couple of seconds, you don't have to scream that. I kind of already saw.
I also see.
PlayStation fan asking us, also thank you so much for the donation. If the PlayStation Showcase, I assume you mean doesn't happen, how do you feel? I'm okay. To be completely honest, there is so much that I'm personally looking forward to, and that I have yet to play, and that's already been announced for like next year. That I feel like, I know a lot of people want it. Me personally, I can go without some new announcements for a while. I'm cool. I'm good.
You want something from the old announcements?
Yeah, I just want to take my sweet time, like finally finishing Final Fantasy XIV up until Endwalker, or finally, finishing The Last of Us. Because I did just finish the first one, so we're on to 2 now.
Have you finished 2?
Huh?
Have you finished part 2?
No, I haven't. I know about that part, so don't worry about spoiling the beginning for me, because I almost got there on stream, and then I played it in my own time, and after that I was like, okay, so this is why people are upset. And then I realized I didn't enjoy the gameplay, so I quit playing.
I think the first time I figured that out, and that was we got the code for part 2. We got it, I think, a couple of days before the embargo. And I texted and I said, the first thing I said is like, oh, the internet is gonna go wild on this.
Eyes open.
This is gonna be stupid. But let's not talk more about that because
let's not talk about another grumpy old man who is trying to save, well, not his boy, but his girl.
Yeah.
His Ellie.
And how I keep us alive.
Baby girl.
Yeah.
Girl.
Let's go back to chat. Nigel Buzz, first timer in chat. Hi there. Do you feel that it's worth to buy the special edition from God of War? Do you mean God of War
for Ragnarok?
or
Man,
this one?
I don't know. The outfits look kind of cool, but I don't know if they're gonna be good. So if you're okay with having something just for the looks, I'd say yes, because I think the Dark Tide armor looks really cool. Ow! Stop it.
You know what? I'm gonna share the link in Slack as well.
For the B is for boy?
No.
Why not? I want to show chat.
You wanna? Oh,
Get
okay.
yeeted, son.
Okay.
Goodbye.
Are we okay with? Do they even have a video?
I don't think I can even show a video for Ragnarok. The special edition. I don't know. It's like I said, it comes with some starting armor and equipment. Oh, never mind, I do know. Because I do think it's going to have the digital soundtrack in it, and Bear McCreary slaps, so just having the digital soundtrack is going to be worth it. But that might be... If you're not as enticed by a digital soundtrack, then maybe not.
I actually like that.
Boink. I just want to get the hell out. Thank you very much.
Oh, from Ragnarok, yeah, okay. Yeah. I mean... The collector's edition is not available anymore.
I don't want to talk about the collector's edition.
Oh,
this is a very painful conversation for me. So by the way, this attack is looking to be a regular attack now. Although a little bit less strong. It doesn't leave like that ginormous trail of ice that you just saw. But we will have a similar attack, which is not a runic attack.
The boss is texting me.
In Ragnarok. Okay.
I'm quickly gonna chat.
Did you say something inappropriate?
No.
How dare you?
He's asking
I
about
mean,
something else.
let's be honest. If anyone's called doing that on stream, it's me, not you.
We are stuck.
Let's get the hell out. Kinda also feels like Monster Hunter now, because we're gonna be hunting a dragon while wearing dragon skin. I don't know if this is actual dragon skin. It looks like it.
Think we'll get attacked again?
Definitely.
Did you guys hear me type? That's
Oh boy.
apologies.
Yes. Now be ready.
Hello, buddies. More friends. Just need to
Just
get.
know that I'm on the stream.
I hope he does.
Well, I mean, I can do two things at once as well.
If you do need to leave, that is okay. I can manage on my own. But
Nah, this is to not know. I mean, it's. I'll tell you after.
okay.
It's nothing to worry.
Yay! In that case,
If I send you the Amazon stream, the Amazon link, would that work? Or for God of War Beast for boy.
can you just send me an image of like a page?
I think Yor does not know that I'm on stream right
Okay, then maybe you should talk to him about that because it was his idea. But sure. This will also never get old. The trolls are just such a good enemy because partly they're an enemy, but also partly they're a weapon for you to hurt. I hope the combat keeps the head chopping and body splitting of the normal enemies. Yeah, we want more Wolver finishers, right? We talked about this as well, but the Wolver finisher is like the best in the game, where you rip off their entire lower jaw. Buddy, stop being so angry, please.
Wolfie boy.
Wolfie boy, Wolver boy, whatever you want to call them. The guy that does no longer have to go to the dentist anymore because he has no lower jaw to speak of. Huh. Ow. There's a lot of health though. Do you think Ragnarok will be the last God of War? No, for sure I don't think it will be the last God of War. It could be the last God of War with Kratos as a protagonist, though I do think that, especially after what they did with Joel, I don't think Sony is too keen on doing that again. But it could be the last God of War with Kratos, but I don't think it will be the last God of War. It might be the case, and I do actually kind of hope that Sony Santa Monica makes another IP in the meantime before releasing like the next God of War. But I don't think we've seen the last of this franchise. They would literally be quitting while they're ahead, and that's not something you want to do as a
Go home
video game developer, I feel.
The adventure is over?
for now. But we will have much to do. You were right earlier on the boat after cutting down the last tree. You said it felt like something had changed. And it has. And our home is no longer safe. But it
They
will
need
be
the old
again,
style God of War
and
games?
we must continue.
Do you
the
think so?
training.
I mean, I get they would still work. It's not like where I feel like with the older Assassin's Creed games. I don't think a remake would do there. They need or sorry, a remaster would do there. They need a remake because the game like doesn't really hold up.
Nothing's gonna stop us.
God of War kind of still holds up, but I feel like the void is kind of being filled already by games like DMC5, Bayonetta, stuff like that. I'm going to punch you.
I was gonna say, are you gonna punch his face in the face?
No, that was his toenail, but I am going to punch his toenail. Because I do not care for efficiency at all. We don't do that here. Bye, buddy.
Better be able to use Thor's hammer and Tyr's sword. Does Tyr have a sword? Did we see that?
Not that we saw, but I assume this is a mythology thing.
I just wonder how many new weapons we would get. Obviously, it's not gonna be Valhalla like.
No.
And you have a sight, and you have.
And then another spear, and another spear, and another spear, and then we realized that spears are the only weapon type we want to make, so we just keep making spears. Spears, great swords, and shields.
That was intense.
Hold.
Oh no, the lightning stuff, dus... beam, which is nice.
What was that?
No, but I do hope there are going to be new weapons. Would be fun if there could be multiple. However, I don't want to throw them in just for the sake of having new weapons, because in the older God of War games, were weapons like fully fledged out? Or was it like, oh, you use it for a special attack? Because if it's just used for a special attack, I don't really mind. I think one of the reasons that the Blades of Chaos were so cool was because they had like their own complete moveset, upgrade tree, skills you could unlock, stuff like that. So I hope that if we do get new weapons, even if it's going to be more than one, that each of them will be like as expansive. Pretty much I'm asking for God of War to become Monster Hunter, basically. Because that's like a game
want
where
everything
you can...
to become Monster Hunter.
No, not everything. The Sims can stay where it's at. I don't particularly care about that. I know you do. I know you do. I don't care about The Sims.
No, actually I don't.
Oh. You don't?
I don't. I have a hate-love relationship with The Sims at the moment.
You or your wallet? Because that's also a thing with The Sims, right?
Both.
Okay. That's
no,
fair.
But quickly, I was talking about it with Risa the other day about the previous counters of the previous Sims games and comparing it to the new one, and I was like, yeah, I don't know. The new one it's missing a lot of stuff that I would love to see, like in the new games. So yeah, I don't know.
Ladies and gentlemen, we're gonna fight a dragon. Now you probably already knew that.
Really?
Wow. Insider info here. We may or may not get another weapon later. Thanks for joining, Costa.
Hello.
That's really interesting though. I didn't think that was going to be the answer. Hello, it's me, your dentist.
This part I found absolutely uncomfortable.
It's still better than Attack on Titan. Because at least he stays here.
Yeah, by the way, I never noticed like the runes you put on the axe, like you can actually see like the color on them. That's cool.
Oh yeah, for the runic attacks.
Yeah.
So what was the gimmick here again? You just throw the Yggdrasil sap at him. There you go.
I guess? I don't remember.
You big dum-dum. You're not getting me. Specifically when he's charged with lightning. Yeah, that's it. Hello. And then you hit the weak point.
Go for it.
That misses? That's unfortunate.
Tearfang is the name of Tyr's sword?
Yeah.
Really? Interesting.
I did know that, I just don't remember what it does.
I mean, Tyr being the god of war in these lands should be something powerful then, yeah.
I mean, you would hope so. But maybe Loki played another prank and it's not. We don't need to
He
do
low-key pranked.
That's not what I meant, but sure, we can go with that.
I'm sorry, that wasn't bad.
It's fine. It's not like it's on camera or anything.
Aha! I bamboozled you.
Oh dear.
Think we're gonna be able to fly dragons.
Oh dear. No, I
Love
don't.
to see that, but I don't think so.
I would love it, but I don't think it will happen.
We're gonna fight them, yeah? I mean, if we... Like, in Ragnarok, I mean. We talked about this in the video, so...
I mean, we might fight some of them, but I'm also still holding out hope that... And this is actually something that other God of War YouTubers have also mentioned, but there might be a chance that instead of fighting them, some of them are actually coming to help us, because we saved them prior. There we go. Stop knocking me back! You can have all my runic attacks, I guess. I no longer care. In the middle of a Give Me God of War difficulty playthrough, I'm 30 hours into the game and get stuff. It gets stuff. Give Me God of War is like... I don't know. I didn't find it fun, but it is very challenging. Like pretty much everything one-shots you. And you deal like basically no damage. According to the wiki, the sword is cursed and causes evil deeds. That's not something we want, right?
No.
We don't do evil here. That's not...
No, we don't. You have no power here.
Yeet. That was a miss. Chat, you didn't see that? What's up? You gonna be angry again? There you go. That is a hit. I need to find... There are more tree stumps than just this. Oh, there's literally just 2 of them. Alright, fine. And that still hit him in time somehow. We're doing great. We're doing great.
You're doing fine.
This is fine.
Everything is also...
I will ask for a moment of silence for when we actually get to kill the dragon, because that shot is the most badass. We're getting there.
I have a plan.
I have a plan, Arthur.
We have a goddamn plan, Atreus.
Atreus, I got a plan.
Be ready.
I have a plan, boy.
Did he just say, I do not care?
Surprisingly, Kratos cares about very little things. Ow! I will clip your toenails. You piece of garbage. Stop doing that. Oh god, this is the part where you have to hit him. Are you gonna do it again? Yeah, you are. No, you're not. Now you are. There we go.
Oh, painful.
No. It gets so much worse. Oh, I do need to press the button though, otherwise the dragon's not gonna kill itself.
Oh, the bat. Ooh.
And here it comes.
I did feel very powerful after this fight.
Yeah, after this.
Yeah, yeet.
Oh,
This was so perfectly timed.
it's so good.
And then he's just like, I killed the dragon. And there's Brock and Sindri.
Oh,
And you!
But nobody's killed a dragon for hundreds of years. Not since the grand culling of the worms. And unless I'm mistaken, you did all that for me.
You are mistaken. The dragon was simply on our path, nothing more.
Oh my god.
You can do all you want, but you saved me.
you know what? He's just a big softie.
I mean, he kind of turns into one.
Braided mistletoe arrows, straighter than Heimdall and perfectly weighted.
I think kind of like Joel, which is why I feel like both of those stories resonate with a lot of people. Kratos' story is about relearning to care after experiencing
Yeah. He said you
how much pain caring for someone can cause.
That I'm selfish. No, I'm sure that I value a weapon's look.
Because he cares for Atreus,
That I'm
but that does mean he
and uptight, fussy.
runs
I
the
know
risk of
anything,
losing
but
his
he
child
can't hurt me any-
twice.
Ah!
Why is there a fish in your back, my dude?
Burn that, burn
Do
it.
not have time for this.
No. Wait. I have a better idea.
What?
I just need a tooth from that dragon.
There's actually... Do we need to go and grab it? Yeah, I think it does itself. There's one thing I want to show real quickly, because we did one of those elevator rides. And I think I found actually a new type of that in the Ragnarok footage. Because
Really?
there's like, yeah. There's like this little boat. You can see it behind the rock on the screen, which is like, I don't know the word. I know the word in Dutch, but that's not going to mean anything to you. I think it's a gondola, but then again, the tiny cute little boats in Venice are also called gondolas. There's something completely different. Either way, I digress. I have a feeling that we're going to be using that to travel from like one part of Svartalfheim to the other. I definitely also feel like there's room for like a combat encounter on there, because it looks big enough and you're going to have to fend off like either the Grim or maybe a Dreki will try and come on board. So that is my guess, but that definitely looks like something we can use to travel from one part of Svartalfheim to the next. Anyway.
Okay. I mean, there's like a big, you see like this big line? Or what is it?
Yeah, the
like
chain. The chain. That's what you...
Chain!
Great song, by the way. Anyone who disagrees can leave my chat. Fleetwood Mac is awesome. And it was also great in Guardians of the Galaxy 2.
Oh my god, yes.
Thank you, Costa, and good luck with your playthrough.
Bye!
You can do it.
Thank you for showing up.
Perfect. That should do. Oh.
There you go, buddy. A nice, freshly cut
I'm
tooth.
not touching that. Just hold it out. Now, run that along the string of your son's bow. Just
Now, does this
keep
mean that this confirms that Sindri is in fact the Tooth Fairy? I guess we'll never know.
The bow.
Oh my god.
2 passes should do it. Ah, gently now.
And now we can shoot thunderbolts and lightning.
Shocking.
Whoa.
Oh, sure.
Very nice.
Oh, I see. You figured it out on your own then.
But we can buy new stuff, right?
I wasn't just explaining the beautiful and
Yes, we can.
artistry of my craft or
I like strong, so we will buy strong. Yes.
fine piece of work. If I say so myself.
Should probably also start selling stuff, to be completely honest.
I think that's a keeper.
I think we can upgrade the axe as well, which we should also do.
Mm-hmm.
So you got a
That's
bit
very
of
nice.
housekeeping to do here.
Well, thanks for joining, Zach. Oh, your PS5 hasn't shown up yet? Oh man. Well, have a good day yourself as well.
But you do have a PS5. That is awesome. That's very awesome. Sell.
I think it would be cool if we could actually play as Thor and see his side of things, not like The Last of Us, maybe 1 hour or two, because because we killed his sons after all, and he's not completely a villain. Ooh, spoiler for God of War 1. But
That's where we're gonna draw
Yeah.
the line. We talk about the Blades of Chaos and the Trace being a Loki all the time, but that's where we draw the line. Okay.
no, but yeah, I mean, how would it look like if you would play Thor for?
I love
yeah.
how someone immediately counteracts it with he did genocide on the giants, which is a fair point. How cool would it be to play that? I think what would be really cool is if they do it in like an opposite way, because The Last of Us wanted you to sympathize with Abby. What if they let you play as Thor maybe during like the genocide of the giants of the Jotnar, just to make you hate him even more, and then you fight him? Think about it.
Yeah, okay, that gives you extra motive.
I mean,
Extra motive to like-
I'm already motivated.
Happy to provide.
I'm
How long till the
motivated.
game comes out? November 9th, so
Feels like it wasn't that long ago.
Can you
how
check?
many days?
I forgot. Yeah, can you check how many days? Because I am supposed to mention that. I just completely forgot. But
Sure, let me
we
let me look
did
up.
mention it last time. Oh, we get more
How many
shinies.
days? 61 days.
61. It's 8 too many and 61 too many.
61 days. Are we Dutch? Yes, we are. Ja, dat zijn we. Hallo.
I have no idea what you are talking about. Definitely not Dutch here.
Faith, are you sure about that? An update in Horizon Forbidden West, because there was already an update, but that was last week.
Mhm.
Gorilla,
If
don't
it's
do
the
this
if
to
it's the one we haven't covered yet, then yes, we know, and yes, we are still planning
yeah,
on
we-
covering that. There's just a lot that's been. Oh, not this. I don't
There's a
like
lot
this.
going on.
There we go. What a weird language, you think?
Nou, dankjewel.
What constitutes what is a normal language in your opinion?
English, probably.
Also, Kavish, I played God of War 2018 on my PS4, but now I have a Series X. Do you still have your PS4? Because Ragnarok will actually be coming out for PS4 as well, so maybe it's not a problem.
Want me to shatter it? Oh, I'm gonna like this. Strange though. That one didn't completely blow up.
Yes. Do you mean the update from this week or last week, Fate? I can't currently check because I'm watching Dennis play God of War on my PlayStation right now.
You can check if there are patch notes, right?
I mean, I checked Twitter, but they didn't say anything.
Oh, okay.
Do you guys think who could be known there? Yeah, Big Man Bob, we talked about this. We don't know, but I would love to. I would love to be up Mjolnir.
I think it will be fun.
It's gonna be very shocking indeed.
Oh god.
What?
I just... Like, how many more of these are we going to make? It's not just you, I do it as well, but like, how many more Thunder and
This
Lightning
week?
jokes are we going... No, like, in general. With how long this stream is probably going to run before we get Ragnarok. How many more shocking jokes will we get? Place your bets now. There we go.
Oh yeah, Fate, that update was already deployed last week.
Ow.
But thank you for letting us know. 1.18 was the update from last week. I was gonna say, I was like, oh my god, Gorilla, no, not today.
Not now.
We have a very
Please.
busy. We already have a very busy day. Ah.
Where? No, I can't do this yet. I need to go over there. What are you praying? What are you praying to?
Oh,
a chest?
They suddenly noticed.
You are praying to the Lord of Booty? Should have prayed to someone else, my guy. I'm sorry.
That's the only news that we got from God of War.
I mean, I did check.
No. Yeah.
I tried to find more.
You tried so hard and got so far.
Oh, actually, we're not that far into the game yet.
I can. Oh, I was gonna send you the link for B is for Boy.
B is for Boy, yes.
Where do I send it? Discord?
Can you say, yeah, either send me an image over Slack or over Discord.
Another one here.
Oh, okay, hold on.
This one's called
I'm not gonna
an
do,
image?
yeah, image preferably. Because then I can just pull it up.
Wait.
So there's
Then I need
one.
to. Then I need to figure out something else.
that might be Odin's status.
I think, by the way, this is where the jump scare chest is, right? Because there is a jump scare chest.
Jump scare
No, you think I kid you, but I don't. You'll
I mean,
find
I don't
out.
remember.
I remember it quite vividly. It's not good.
Oh crap! I gotta.
Got it. Oh, guess
I
not.
gotta switch
Now it's
screens
stuck
for
on the
one.
other side.
The game is currently on my. Here we go.
Break this as well. There we go.
I'll never get tired of shattering things with this.
Some got yeeted. Hello. Don't like the fact that there are so many Hellwalkers here. I reckon we'll be able to think just about Tear Sword and Odin Spear. Like, will they at least make an appearance? Tear Sword, I don't know. Odin Spear, I would assume. I am very much a believer that we get to fight Odin at some point.
It's getting colder.
I mean,
Near the top.
it's kind of an obvious hint.
I mean, they could keep him as like a master manipulator behind the screens, but have him not actually be able to fight. That could be something, but I think he will actually fight. We will fight him, but that, yeah, which would mean that Gungnir should be a thing, for sure. I think this is the jump scare chest. Let's see if I'm correct. Yep, hello. It's not as scary when you know what's going to happen, is it? Screw you, buddy. Get out of here.
Oh, this one. Yeah, yeah.
Yeah, this constitutes as a joke. That's the first time I've seen that happen before. What the hell was that? Get out of here, my guy. You're drunk. I have literally never seen that. I want to clip that. They changed the layout. What the hell? That's new.
That's right. That's right. That's right.
I didn't notice. Did I get it?
With the new update.
Yeah, I got it. Wonderful. Here for everyone who missed it, you can see it again. What the hell is this?
The kick.
It's like no, how he slides down the staircase. Look at it.
Oh.
Did you miss it? Yeah, look. It's just like he's on the slide. Yeah, exactly, Reddick. It's just like he's on the slide. It's like wee. All right, enough comedy. Let's continue with the actual program.
Oh no.
Oh, I'm having way too much fun with this. All right, now we jump down. And now we can open this. Wonderful.
Oh my gosh.
I should not have laughed at that so hard, but here we are. Okay, now we can leave. I think now we got everything. Even more stuff in here that I didn't get. Now we got it. Yeah, my man just wanted to go down the slide. Thanks for joining, Diet. I hope to see you again in the next stream.
Not long now, Mom.
We are so close.
Yet so far.
Oh, and this is the point where the ending of the game gets decided.
The summit. We're so close now.
Your quiver.
Strap broke when we fought that
This
guy.
is one of the. This is a really cool moment when you replay the game, things, because this is actually what ends up making Baldur vulnerable and setting up the ending as it is, and it already happens here. I reckon like when that happened, so many people had already forgotten this is a thing.
Slow your draw. Pain we endure. Faulty weaponry we do not. This will do for now. Good?
Good.
There we go.
Go.
The ending hath been decided.
Cute boy.
Baldur is going to die, and there's nothing he can do about it. The full story behind
Hold on.
that, yeah.
How?
Well,
How is that one little gesture?
well,
is
it's going to sound like a corporate meeting now because I'm so glad you asked. No, the reason is so Baldur is immune to all threats, physical or magical, as Mimir likes to repeat pretty much every day, all time. But I think the way that works is Freya put a spell on him that made him invulnerable. And then she was like, she was thinking of things to include in that, and she was like, nah, mistletoe is a harmless plant. We don't have to make him immune to mistletoe because mistletoe won't do anything. However, the arrows Atreus just got are mistletoe arrows. So while they are arrows, which is a tool that is made for... My goodness, take it right down, my dude. But while they are weapons... because they're arrows, they are made of mistletoe, and because mistletoe wasn't included in the protective spell, that is still able to hurt him. So the thing that breaks the spell is when he punches Atreus in the mistletoe point, which causes him to bleed, and then the invulnerability is broken. That's if I understood it correctly.
Oh, I never...
No,
Yeah,
which
no,
is...
I never thought of that.
Thank you for proving the point, because it already happens here, so... I assume just people forget that it happens, and then it's like, alright, sure, he starts bleeding. But that is why.
That's actually pretty cool.
Yeah. Spoilers much. Once again, are we going to draw the line there? We've been talking about the blades for days now, and people want to know if you can kill Odin, or Thor. Memer!
A memeer!
Memer! My favorite type of person. A memer.
You two still tripping over yourselves to impress Daddy?
Oh.
The
tattooed man. Tracks show he now travels with a child.
I'm keeping my place. I'm going to buy God of War Ragnarok. It comes out in November this year. Big fact, please listen. Well, Thomas, what have you got?
Smarter than all the dead ones, too.
You help me.
Unless it's a leak, we're not going to be discussing leaks on stream. And I don't mean the vegetable.
Your father won't let
Isn't
me go
Nolan
Baldur,
North
and he won't let you kill me.
voicing
You
one of
have
these
nothing
characters?
to
I
offer
forgot.
me.
Yeah, these are Troy Baker and Nolan North.
Take your
Yeah.
Yeah.
Take these two worthless wankers and piss off.
I think Modi is Troy and Magni is...
No one's looking. We'll be back for your other eye.
Yeah, that's Nolan.
First time I was like, hey, Drake?
I still
Is that you?
That's a funny thing. It's like most people remember Nolan North as Nathan Drake. Well, my first memory of Nolan North is... what's he called again? Dr. Edward Richthofen?
Yeah. Oh, have you ever seen the... I mean, you're not on TikTok.
No.
But once
So the
he
answer
did-
is no.
No, okay. So I think once he did this TikTok battle thing with Steve Blum, which is who voices another character.
Steve
in Call of
Blum
Duty.
is also in everything.
Man traveling with a child.
Yeah, and then he was like, Richthofen sucks, and they were like fighting back and forth with videos. It was
Oh,
very
but
funny.
Steve Blum is also part of that cast. He was also one of the characters in the
I
Zombies
know.
mode, so that makes a lot of sense.
I would keep it that way.
The doctor is a food.
Who are you?
Me.
But
I'm
it's
the
like,
greatest ambassador to the
if you
gods,
want a
giants,
stereotype
all
of like a
creatures
crazy
and
German
realms.
person, like every stereotype you can think of is put into that character. Like it's literally just him on like 6 Red Bull in a recording booth, just shouting things in a German accent.
Why does the son of Odin hunt us?
Okay, there are a few gaps in my knowledge.
Because he isn't, you
Odin's
idiot.
isn't here for
Don't make everything about yourself.
I'm a clever lad. I can piece it together. Promise.
Infamous, yeah, I actually, coincidentally, I found out this week
Like I said.
that is what that ITER immune
Is dead.
mention means. But yes, we have all the tools we need to kill Thor as well.
All the realms.
Oh, then you've come to the wrong place, little brother. The highest peak in all the realms is not here.
Ah! You thought it was going to be easy.
That could not be what she meant.
Take a look. This is the last known bridge to Jotunheim in all the realms.
As to whether or not Yor is going to buy Ragnarok, I think he already has his pre-orders that, so that's already been done.
Yeah, he has a Jotner addiction, I think.
Can we
He
just
has
get that
what?
bridge? We have a platform.
When the giants destroyed all other bridges to their realm, they locked this one up with a secret rune. If it still exists, only a giant would know it.
And all of them left Midgard a long time ago.
True. But today, the winds of fate have kicked up a strange vortex of coincidence. Fact is, there's only one person alive who can get you where you need to go. And luckily for you, my schedule's wide open.
The point of no return.
We'll go
I love
and
the
It's your best and
The
only
casual-
move from a tactical standpoint.
when he asks Kratos a personal question. I love his casual. I'm going to chop off your head. You'll see in a
What
bit.
do we do?
Yes!
First,
That's
you
such
need
a
to cut off my head.
funny line. Thank you, Fadi, for joining.
Odin made
Hope you
sure
enjoy the Marvel
no
showcase later
reptile
today.
buddy.
hammer could free my body from these bonds. But fortunately, you don't need my body. The trick is, we need to find someone who can...
I love how-
Yeah, it's
Kratos
like
is like,
nothing works, but maybe my knife.
There's a witch of the woods.
Oh boy, a knife.
And she'll help. She might do worth a try.
But if she fails, he will be dead.
He tortures me, you know. Every day, brother.
How does he poop? I think that's part of the torture, Satyr. Or I mean, technically he's a tree, and I don't think
That's a really weird question.
trees require to relieve themselves.
Oh my god.
No, I think it's a very fair question.
This isn't living.
Very well.
Oh, I can't watch this.
Then don't.
It's been doing it all day.
In case you can't resurrect me,
I can do this all day.
Boy.
Oh no. Sorry.
The
Boy.
longer you
Wrong
wait
movie.
to tell him his true nature, the more damage you do. He will resent you, and you may lose him forever.
There's much about me I would not have him know.
So you value your privacy more than your son, eh?
Cut off your head now.
Comedy with Kratos. There was a great video, I think, that Polygon did with dad jokes with Kratos, where Christopher Judge was just reading dad jokes. And and the final one was with the "I'm sorry," and instead of "Don't be sorry, be better," he just replied with "Hi, sorry, I am dad."
I love that one.
It's terrible.
Long lost realm of the giants. That's
Inconvenient.
yeah, that's just what I was going to say. Soon we'll be able to translate those Muspelheim runes.
We could already, we're pretty much almost go to Muspelheim already. We're not going to do that, mind you, but that is cool.
Do you remember the way to the witch's house?
Yes, the woods with the blood red leaves, south of the lake. I know just where to go.
But we
portal?
also have this.
It seemed nice.
Oh.
Cut off his head.
But I think at this point we can only... Yep. Wait, what's this? No, we're not going to do that yet. We're just going back. I agree, Arknight. Mimir is great.
We're gonna bring Mimir back to life.
This must be a branch of the world.
We're going to bring
Boy, stay
memes.
on the path.
Right, I know.
We're going to bring the memers back.
I can't
Beamer.
believe it was Baldur that came to our house. The Aesir, though. Baldur. And you fought him. And won.
Yes.
One of Odin's sons. Thor's brother. And now he's hunting us with his nephews. Why is this happening?
If we can raise the head, you can ask him.
Okay.
Oh my god, but do you realize, like, the portrait reveal on October 11th, if that's gonna be Odin, like, how he is gonna be in the game?
I assume they ask those specific artists to do something in their style. So I don't think
true.
it will be, but it could be. Either that or they're going to be revealing what he looks like before that. Because it would be really weird if that was the first proper look we had at Odin.
Time for that.
We also
Maybe
have
he's
the voice
not even
actor
there.
already now.
Mm-hmm.
So he's gonna be in there, but how and what is not known yet.
Forgot who it was.
Hello, we're back.
I'm back, baby.
I saw your brother.
Rock! Rock!
What? I'm on a fucking break. Don't hear me screeching at you whenever you're twiddling your short and curlies.
Leave him, boy.
No, Pat. Well, you already soiled my solitude, so you may as well join me.
You're not hungry.
Good. It's not what I was offering.
It's like, I'm not sharing my food with you guys.
Congratulations.
Hell no.
And I'm sure you'll let him go and Roger my axe good and plenty again. Hmm? Let's see the damage.
It's actually looking pretty good.
Little canker throat wouldn't know proper weight and balance if it were dangling off his chut. You eating well enough?
I guess.
Good. All better.
Like with one punch, it's like, dunk.
One punch blacksmith,
What
yeah.
else you want, huh?
You now got a better weapon.
You get so wrapped up in his work.
I mean, I'll not argue with magical, magical hammers.
Guess I got all the stomach in the family. Along with the
Like, we have an axe that we can throw and it will return to us no matter where on the world we are. So I'm not really gonna ask any question about a hammer that does its job in like one spack.
Boy, what is the path back to the witch?
Get in the boat, boy.
Ah! We get the boat scene. With Mimir's weird head.
From here.
Yeah, just 1 second. I'm gonna put my game audio in the other ear. I honestly don't know how Yor manages to do this. Having in-ears in while streaming with a headset on starts to hurt my ears so much.
Oh, I'm not using in-ears. I'm using just the regular old with a line.
No, that's what I mean.
Yeah.
It's like having a headset underneath your headset, or whatever the hell you want to call it. We need to go over there. Is this the way? Yeah, there we go. Almost forgotten. It's a teeny tiny little side stream. Let's get our boy back. And
What
then...
engine? What is the engine for Ragnarok? I don't know.
No clue.
Isn't it just
I
Santa Monica's engine?
Yeah,
I don't
was
know.
gonna say, if, I assume they're either using UE or doing something in-house. But I feel like if it was being developed on Unreal Engine 5, that Epic would make a big deal out of it.
There was a man.
So I think it's in-house.
It
His
said
stories were brief.
Kinetica? Is that like their own engine?
That would be, I think, yeah.
Fun? Do you remember?
So there you go.
There was one that
I get, yeah, it's their in-house developed game engine.
Unlikely.
So yeah, no Unreal Engine 5, no.
They wager on a race between them. The hare is too confident of victory and foolish, while the tortoise is steady and disciplined. The tortoise wins.
You haven't told a lot of stories, have you?
Get wrecked. Okay, I just wanted to let that conversation finish. Because Kratos story time is the best story time.
The water drops.
You can also
Bam.
like, when the mirror is talking, you can also like, oh boy, we gotta go.
Yeah, yeah, yeah.
And then if they,
And then he's
they
like,
go-
I guess we'll continue this conversation later.
Do you really think the witch can bring a head back to life?
She seems confident.
No, it's
in
just
her
like,
craft.
before you get Mimir, Kratos is actually the one telling stories on the boat, and they're terrible.
Can we keep the head?
No. But you may feed it to the fish.
Okay.
Kratos' idea of fun, I guess.
Did you, by the way, move the camera?
Did I?
Your webcam, yeah.
Oh, yeah, I did.
And now the door's gone. Just
No!
must be standing up. So how do we
Charlie.
get back up there?
Ring the doorbell? Duh.
First time that came up, I was like, wait, for real?
What do we do again? Because it just says, it just points up. I don't want to hurt the turtle.
I have no idea what to, I don't remember.
Maybe this is not, no, it is the way.
Is that the one?
No Fire Emblem reference. Next thing you know, we're gonna have Ferdinand von Ayer all over the house, and we don't want that.
Uh-oh. No.
Hello? Oh, it's you.
What's happening?
Just another Revenant.
Oh, I
really
hate
don't
these.
like Revenants. Yeah, me neither.
I hope they're not back in Ragnarok.
I assume they are. But I hope there are ways of hitting them without like having to hit them with the arrow. Like my least favorite type of enemies are the enemies that kind of take the pacing and the flow out of combat, and I do feel like Revenants do that a little bit. It's not terrible. It's not like the Marauders in Doom. The Marauders in Doom were just
Why were they like
This'll
that?
be out.
because you have to deal with them in a very specific way. So if you want to kill them, you have to give them all of your focus, and you have to do the one trick that is useful against them. And otherwise they're just going to ruin the rest of the combat encounter because they're really strong. So it's kind of like this one enemy where as soon as it spawns, you're going to have to give it your complete focus to kill it. And then you can continue having fun. Which for a game that does like combat flow really well, I think it's kind of weird that they put that in. Because like, I know it's not your cup of tea, or at least I don't think it is, but
No, not really. Doom is not really my cup of tea, man.
there's such a nice flow to that game's combat. God of War kinda has it too. It's a bit more freeform in that regard, but Doom has this like, every enemy has its own like solution. So as soon as you identify like what enemies you're fighting, you can just go through like, alright, I'm gonna use this weapon to take care of these guys, and I'm gonna swap to this to take care of them, and then of course you're like ripping dudes in half with a chainsaw and other fun stuff like that, because it's Doom. There are so many enemies on your doorstep, Freya. What in the hell are you doing?
He's preparing something.
It's like, no, it's really, it feels weird, because the first time you get there, it's like super peaceful, and there were a lot of enemies, and she's very, like, upset that you attack one of her friends. And now all of these guys are in her garden. Which, may I remind you, she is a nature witch. She is a druid. And she's like, nah, I don't care. You deal with it.
No idea.
Get out of here. I can rip you two apart. Another one? Yes, thank you. That was a bit too early on my end, but now we can do this. Thank you, boy.
Boy.
Hey, Charlie.
How'd I do?
You did well.
Can we come in?
Ring the doorbell, I would say.
Ring a ding ding, baby.
Ding ding dong, it's your boy Kratos.
If anyone got that reference, I love you.
So good to see you again.
You want to see my crib?
Ted.
Hello.
Hello, this is Kratos, and welcome to MTV Cribs.
I'm not sure I understand.
I can't imagine, by the way. The only thing she knows is that he lost his mother. The next thing she says to, he says to
Give
her
him to me now.
when they meet is, do you know?
Boy.
Do you know how to revive a
These
head?
arrows are dangerous.
See?
You're wicked. You find any more, you destroy them. Understand?
Okay. Oh, I see.
That's why that is. That's like a dead giveaway.
I understand. If I see them, I'll destroy them.
Whoa, Mom.
It's all I ask. Forgive me. Please take my arrows in their place.
I love how Kratos is like immediately protection mode.
There's like the hand in front.
Daddy!
Now, what's this about a head?
It's like no subtlety
Do you
there.
have any
It's like
idea
one
what
head.
this is?
This one.
Did you kill him?
And then she's like, really?
Claimed you couldn't
Really?
At his request. Yeah, yeah, yeah.
Are you sure you heard him right?
Please?
Take him to the table.
So much of this game wouldn't happen
It's been a long time
if
since
Atreus
I've
wasn't
practiced
just
the
the
old
cutest
method.
little thing.
Hold him there.
Because you can't say no to that.
Well, thankfully his head has.
Freya can be defeated by gifting her green things.
Nice.
Well,
No.
we in the Netherlands. No.
Introduce you.
I sure hope you know what you're doing.
To the devil's lettuce.
Hold his head under the water.
Or
and
whatever
don't let
else
go.
name you want to
I
give
mean
it.
I was gonna say, you want to talk about boerenkool? Because
No, that's not the devil's lettuce. That's just weird lettuce.
this, by the way, I thought was super weird.
That's
Like,
enough.
I'm gonna dump this head in a...
Oh, clearly there was something in it.
Let me see him.
Yeah, she's
Maggots.
really... That's what you see here. She's really not happy.
Mimir, you there?
Yes.
Good.
Oh. Hello, Freya. Been a long time. You look well.
I do like the
did.
fact that Mimir, with
As
every
far as
bad
I'm
thing that
concerned,
happens to him,
that
he's like,
suits
yeah, I had that coming.
Could your Majesty forgive me?
It's like, I deserve that one.
Freya herself, I never would have suggested this.
Freya? The goddess Freya?
You didn't know either. Sorry.
When word gets out that Mimir is free, the wrath of Odin won't be far behind.
You are God.
Leader of the Vanir, once yes, but no longer.
You did not think it important to tell me.
Are you really going to lecture me about that?
Fair.
We are leaving, boy.
But
Now.
You're welcome.
The boat boy. Oh, no.
Angry door smashes angry.
why did you do that?
We cannot trust her.
Because she's a god?
Or have I taught you nothing, boy?
But she's helped us a lot.
Is that racist? I'm pretty sure that's racist, Kratos.
Best not to judge, brother.
When I require your council head, I will ask.
Oh, Jeepo, I do get your question, and thank you for the compliment. But why is Yor barely on the channel anymore? I mean, he is on the channel a lot. For the weekly resets he is, and for the other live streams.
He's gonna be there tomorrow.
He's really busy with video right now. I also need to get back into that afterwards.
None are left in Midgard who speak it, except of course.
Yeah, we're like nearing the last 20-ish minutes.
You wouldn't know it to look at him, but Jormungandr is a sparkling conversationalist.
I'll continue that tomorrow, by the way.
Oh, I love having Mimir around. We now get the boat stories and Mimir's comments on like pretty much everything. I don't know why I did that, I'm sorry. I just felt like it. I mean, I know why he has beef with the golds, both Kratos and Atreus, but Kratos is like... No gold can ever be trusted. While he's only met one pantheon, and he literally killed all of them, so, you know, you can't really give them a chance to prove you wrong if they're all dead.
Baldur is blessed with invulnerability
Nope.
to all threats, physical or magical.
The boasting of a god. Everyone has a weakness.
Not him, I'm afraid. Baldur is blessed with invulnerability to all threats, physical or magical.
And here we have Mimir stuck on repeat.
What is the source of this power?
Well, as I recall, it involved a spell?
Mimir?
Parts of my brain must still be coming back to life. Just need a moment to finish waking up.
Hope he's not broken.
I mean, we chopped his head off his body. Something's bound to go wrong.
Mimir, we're in the lake.
Perfect. Dock us near the bridge.
Oh man, the
Awesome.
Valkyries killed Yor. I love those fights, but it was a pain to get through them all.
Valkyries are great.
In my opinion, that was-
The Valkyries are great. They are the best.
Ed, how do we speak to the serpent?
There's a horn on a platform at the middle point of the bridge. Take me to it.
I mean, in the comics, he met the Egyptian gods, and some tried to kill him. Demon Turtle, really? I mean, have you read the comics?
No, I have not.
Dennis?
I don't know if the comics are also considered canon. I would assume so, but I don't know.
I mean, Horizon comics were the first one was kind of canon because there is a reference of the comic in Forbidden West. Actually, a couple of them. Hey, it's Big Snake.
The big dude.
Oi!
Brr.
At first, I thought he had a beard.
Odin had that statue made in honor of Thor.
He
I
does have
know.
like the little goatee.
Abhors the fat
Yeah, it was like looking good for Snake Man.
looking at him.
But doesn't that hurt?
Well, he and Thor have a bit of an unpleasant history between them. Or they will, anyway. So I guess waking up to see it was worse than the thought of lumps of solid stone passing through his gullet. You want me to ask him?
No. Our only concern is Jotunheim.
Alright, wish me luck. You envy me.
Memer, he said it. Look at the subtitle. Yep, Killshore said it. This is Atreus'
He
son.
remembers me. Why you? Oh no, that's not right.
How proud he is. I still get lads. He remembers me.
You know, then he says something wrong and you see the head like reel back and it's like, what did you just say to me?
No!
I assume at some point we'll get translations for this. And yes, he does mention the boy seems familiar. I think Mimir actually might mention that right after this conversation.
He knows the pain of your loss. He will help you.
I mean, that would be a cool idea to get like a book with a translation of what Jormungandr says.
To be concerned about.
What is he doing?
Making sure we're headed in the right direction. Listen closely now. We need two things to get us into the land of the giants.
Ew, now Mirror is facing him.
Orphan's realm travel to Jotunheim. Second,
With what hands?
carve that rune into the special gateway.
Is that one of the peak where we first met you?
Correct. Except the giants, in their infinite wisdom, saw to it that no ordinary chisel would do the job. Only the tip of a magical chisel opens that gate. Luckily, I know where it is, and it's not far.
You looked kind of mad for a moment.
Now that, you thought I said you were friends of Odin. You'll forgive me. I never spoke in the ancient tongue sober.
Which implies that the only conversations Mimir had with Jormungandr was when he was very, very drunk, which I think is hilarious.
I haven't seen new places to explore along the shore.
I
Where is
mean,
this chisel?
how would that
Find me a
go?
boat, and we'll go from there.
Better than sober if Mimir is to be believed.
I need my axe, boy.
Boy.
He's not gonna say it anymore. That's gonna be one heck of a change.
What do you mean?
I mean, there was like in the book, right? That book that we gave you for your birthday, or for
Oh, you mean
that-
that he's not gonna call him boy anymore? Yeah.
yeah.
Yeah, that might
So-
actually be the saddest news about the sequel.
Yeah, get in the boat.
Going towards the statues of the oarsmen.
And then Atreus says, "I'm not a boy anymore."
No, I think for character development, I think it's fine. He starts calling him Atreus.
I mean, he already kind of in this game is like, oh, it's when he knows about what he truly is, then he's already like, I'm not
he
a
does
boy anymore."
sometimes.
Freya spit in your face.
I mean, Kratos also sometimes mentions
Well,
him
she
as
blames
Atreus,
me in
but
large measure for her present circumstances, and not totally without reason.
I assume there will still be
It
some
all
boys
goes
in
back
there.
To the long war between the Aesir and Vanir. Prior to that,
There we go.
the wars for the Aesir were easily won, but the Vanir had proved their equal and exacted devastating damage. Both sides
Did
suffered
you-
tremendous losses.
By the way,
and for many
Oh, I
others,
Instead of
frankly,
saying
the
boy,
war
he
was
say
simply
teen.
no fun anymore, but a rather senseless waste of
Gentleman.
precious life.
young lad,
Oh.
just pick anything.
I think that Mimir would say young lad.
Mimir calls him lad
Enough.
already.
Oh
I
yeah,
think.
already.
I'm pretty sure he already
He
does.
determined to find a more enlightened path. He set about to broker a peace between the gods. Took some convincing, but ultimately Odin was persuaded.
Map Prophet, if it was posted an hour ago? No, we didn't see it because we've been streaming. But we'll have a look at it after stream, should be interesting.
The very Vanir magic that Odin had long aspired to master.
Freya married Odin?
Enough. No stories. Not while on foot. Our focus is
Every
the
time
road.
when Chaos is like, no,
Yeah.
I don't want to hear any more of your stories. Let's continue with.
I mean, to be completely honest,
Past this gate.
he doesn't have to say it. If he's done with Mimir's stories, he's just sit
Oh, hello.
on the head. Hello there.
Running away. Oh, no.
Wrong franchise.
Yeah. Wonder if
Dark
Odin
Elves
says
with-
night.
Odin might. I don't think he will, no.
Nuh-uh.
Hey! That would be very funny if Odin was just the politest old British gentleman. Just walk up to him. It's like, no, this is all a complete misunderstanding. I am mad because Dark Elves. I don't like to fight them.
They can be pretty powerful.
They're mostly just very mobile, which I don't like. They keep jumping away. I just want to punch them.
Oh man, I wish that line that he said in the BTS. We'd already talked about that before, but like,
I'm the fucking god of
fucking
war.
God,
It's so good.
I want it.
Yeah, Son would also be better. Or just call him by his name.
Son. Who voices Odin?
That's the only one I don't remember. Ryan Hurst was Thor, Ben Prendergast was Tyr.
IMDb, give me the
yeah, I was gonna
give me
say.
deeds. What was it again? Because it wasn't.
They did
was
mention
announced.
it. Yeah.
Richard Schiff?
Yeah, Richard
Is that how you
Schiff.
pronounce
Yeah,
it?
Schiff. SCHIFF, right?
Yes.
Yeah, Schiff.
For people who watches The Good Doctor, he's Aaron Glassman. I watch The Good Doctor, it's pretty fun. But from when it comes to games, let me quickly check what he did before.
I don't think he's done much.
Well, he did a lot of TV.
Neither did Ryan Hurst, if I'm correct.
Yeah, so.
They're just like, we're hiring actors now.
He was in Lego Jurassic World. That's
awesome. I really hope they have actual manual jump-based options. I don't know if they say something about it yet. They haven't said anything about it, but judging from the gameplay we've had so far, I highly doubt if we'll get a manual jump button. I don't think we will. But they haven't confirmed nor denied it.
Look, you found a village?
Yeah, now that we mentioned Richard Schiff, I'm remembering his voice a bit, but it's nothing like Hurst.
Why would
Nothing
it?
like that
Why?
deep.
Yeah, I mean, but why would it be? Different character.
Yeah, true. I'm just imagining him voicing Odin.
I mean, the fun thing about voice actors is that they kind of, you know, they change their voice.
Yeah, they can mix and match. That's of course true.
I want to stun this guy. I want to get the execution. Boing. Come on, give it to me. I don't think this is gonna do it. I hope it will though. No, are you kidding me? Oh no way in hell we're gonna get it now.
Oh man,
there's another one.
Anyway.
Another one. No, we can do it this time. I think with this guy we can get two in if we're just careful. You could let him go now. I just want the execution, that's all. Come on. No! No!
What are you sad about that?
Because I wanted to kill him with the execution. I wanted to stun him before he died because this guy's execution is the greatest and I didn't manage to. So now I'm sad.
You'll get another shot, mate.
I know. I don't know how long I have to wait though. Yeah, okay, that's it.
Darn, that didn't seem to do anything.
That's boy because you're not using your brain. They did do something.
Oh, neat trick, lad.
Thanks. His idea.
Oh.
At least he gives credit where credit is due.
Would Zeus be in this game?
Zeus is... I have a theory about that. I think I said it already in a prior stream, but... There is that sort of... Well, it's still unclear if it's an illusion or if it's actually him, but there is that image of Zeus that shows up when you go to Helheim. And I still think that has to come back at some point. They can't just pull that out and leave it at that and do nothing with it.
What happened to the survivors?
We are currently playing on the normal difficulty, which pains me greatly to say it, but you are made the correct assumption in thinking that it was going to take us long enough to beat the game anyway, but we didn't have to play it on a higher difficulty if we want to get it done before Ragnarok releases, because that is the plan. We want to get this done before Ragnarok releases, and we're already behind on schedule.
Really?
I mean, the last stream we did, we cut off by about an hour because of because we wanted to make a new video on it, which is, you know, that was a good reason.
What was the reason?
Video, as with always. Most of the time, when you ask what's the reason why we do anything, it's to make videos. Cut off a stream early, it's because of videos.
Man, it looks even more gigantic than...
He is... Yeah.
He's big boy.
Big boy. Wolvers by... Yes! We get another shot!
Oh my god. To get it one shot. Oh.
Okay, so I should probably get him to half health, and now... Yeah, now we can get it. Let's go. Come on! Go to the dentist. There it is. Yeah!
Oh my god. I forgot how brutal
Yeah, that was the one we were continuously mentioning when we were talking about the best finisher in the game. It's that one.
Well, that will be on my mind.
And the best part is... We can do
We're
it
gonna
again!
do it
Yay!
I'm not gonna watch right
That's
now.
fine. Does the heavy do anything different? No, we don't know. No, we're not gonna do it again. Joyce, it's fine. You can watch that. It's okay.
Oh, okay.
We're good. I think.
Oh, wait.
Is it physically discomforting for you? Because if it is, I'm not gonna do it.
Oh no. I mean, go ahead.
Okay.
I'm just not gonna watch. It's a thing I don't. That's also when the Callisto Protocol showed them those epic brutal kills. I'm not gonna watch because I'll get nightmares.
That is like way worse. Callisto Protocol is like worse it can get. Don't think
For
it gets.
people who are like really looking forward to that game, all good thanks to you, but I'll skip this one.
No, that's fine. Not everything is for everyone, and that's okay. Okay, we get that now.
This is still the best animation from Kratos. Hey, I can open this
I
crate.
don't
No,
care.
it's smashed.
I don't care that there's a lid. I don't need it. Leave me alone.
Yeah, it's amazing.
That is the wrong one. Let's see if we can get the right one. That's one of them. And then we have an E and a little Dorito sitting on the table. Cool. That's not the E we're looking for. That's the Dorito. Sure, we'll go with that.
Dorito.
Sorry, I just force of habit.
That's fine.
Since Destiny started calling them Doritos, I feel inclined to call all of them Doritos.
What? Since when?
The pyramid chips, they're called Doritos because reasons.
Follow me.
Oh lord.
What that do?
The crystal. There it is.
I don't care about the crystal, boy. I care about whatever the hell this is. That I don't know what it does. It's whatever. Where's the final rune for that thing? Because that's what I really want.
You saw the...
Yeah, I know what I
right?
need. Maybe I do actually need the... What's it called for it? So many people were doing a Gimme God of War playthrough. I respect
does
you,
it say?
Ghost, for trying that.
To Njord, we offer back the seas bound.
Ah, yes. It was believed that Njord
There was... Where is it?
For that they loved and worshipped him.
We had a root of Yggdrasil here. Although maybe I shouldn't be spending too much time on this. But I want to. I'm terrible at leaving things unfinished. And this definitely counts as unfinished work. Where is my little rooty boy? Come on. I'm terrible at searching, I know that, but I can't be that terrible, right?
No, but I think when you use the axe on that thing...
On this thing?
that wooden part. No, that wooden part, something popped up. No. Yeah, with the spikes.
Mm-hmm.
Something popped up, like the final crystal. See?
You are completely correct. Boink.
Aha!
And I think that was the one we needed. No, it's not the
Nope.
one we needed. We need to
That's
do it
the other
again.
one.
Okay. I also understand why I missed it now.
Hey,
We still
you
need
got
to
it.
solve that, but this is free loot. Wait, Spain, what do you think of my idea? Good idea if the game was online mode where you create your own God of War custom character. I think that if something like that's going to happen, they're gonna do it kind of like Ghost Legends. I think Ghost Legend or Ghost in specific, but the way that Ghost handled co-op is going to be something that a lot of Sony titles are going to be looking at. because that was very successful for them. So it might be that it's not going to be in the game at launch. But to be completely honest, I'm fine if they just create like a massive single-player RPG and just leave it at that. Like, that's well enough for me. Taking it, or developing games takes a lot of time. For sure.
No!
What?
The creepy eyes.
Oh, they're gone. No longer a problem. We have reached the sleepy boy. And I'm going to make a save right here, because this is where we are going to end the stream as well. Because we've been streaming for 2 hours now. Thank you everyone so much for watching. I hope you enjoyed it. Sorry there wasn't a lot of God of War Ragnarok news to discuss, but we did have a lot of news, of course, over the past couple of weeks. And I hope we'll be getting more news soon. We will, of course, be making videos on it as well. But if you want to come and chat with us about God of War Ragnarok, maybe post some of your theories or talk with us about the new game that's coming up as well, you can do that here. We'll be back every Friday up until the release of Ragnarok. Thank you, Joyce, so much for joining. Anything you want to say before we tune out?
Yeah, thank you for having me, and let's keep the God of War Ragnarok hype going, guys.
Yeah.
I see a lot of enthusiastic people in chat, so that's nice.
For sure, for sure. So thanks everyone for joining. Thank you, mods, for modding, and I will see you all in the next stream. Goodbye.